This is a first impression video of another recently aired Chinese web drama, 陈情令, The Untamed. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where a junkie on good storytelling shares her thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. For a lot of people who are watching my channel, my videos, you probably have already heard about this thing since last year while it was filming, because it has a very famous predecessor, which is an animation series that was super popular. And 陈情令 is the live action version, and both the animation and the live action are actually based on a web novel, and that is none other than the very well received kind of taken China by storm animation 魔道祖师. Personally, I didn't really dive into it, but I do know about how well received it is. So last year when they started to film this live action drama, there was a lot of noise, good things, bad things. People were talking about whether they are able to do justice to the original material and also to the existing very successful animation version. So this year, it finally came out. I mean, it's a miracle that it got out, because everything in 2019 in Chinese dramaland is just completely out of whack. And because of its BL nature, and because it's a fantasy drama, which is a tightly controlled genre now, which basically the authority of China is not happy with an overflow amount of fantasy dramas these days. So it is a genre that's very easily killed. Not to mention it contains, all those sensitive words like ghosts and demons and whatever, all those superstitious stuff, and the BL. So people were like, there's no way this drama is gonna come out, right? Like, it probably would just be killed in its cradle or whatever. Miraculously, it did air. And they started to promote their airing schedule literally one day before. So I think they aired on 27th, and on 26th, their official account on Weibo said, we're gonna air tomorrow, and everyone is like, okay. The reason that I just feel I want to make the video today is because before yesterday, so last night in China, the episode 13 and 14 came out, and the whole thing is 50, so now it has aired past a quarter of the whole thing. Before yesterday's episode, I was still like, if I make a video, a first impression video about it, I probably would just say skip it. It's like meh, that type of drama. But actually last night's episode changed my opinion a little bit. That's why I find it's quite interesting and why I want to make the video today. The very beginning of the drama feels very, like I said, meh, in terms of the chemistry between the leads. Wei Wuxian, played by Xiao Zhan, and then there's Lan Wenji, played by Wang Yibo. It's very clear that one of them is trying a little bit too hard, and the other one is so wooden. It's like zero expression. And I mean, there are plenty of very aloof and cold kind of characters that you see in Chinese fantasy dramaland. For example, 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms, Zhao Youting's Ye Hua is like, most of the time, at least in the beginning. But it doesn't mean that if you're like super cold, that you're actually expressionless. There's a really subtle difference between being cold but actually interesting and have actually intense sort of expression, and being cold and just completely like not connecting to the camera or your audience. And I would say one of the actor in the first sort of couple of episodes are just like really, really not in the right zone, who appears to be constantly like staring into distance. There's nothing behind the eyes, and super wooden, and almost like they haven't like slept well, and it's like still like sleepwalking. So The first part of the drama, I'd say first 10 episodes, I was like, yeah, that is just, it's not working for me. Maybe I should just quit. But like at times, right, there's nothing to watch, so I would just turn it on and see if anything interesting is popping up. So I would say actually starting from episode 10, 11 onwards, and when it gets to 13 and 14, it's the first time that I finally feel the two lead actors are connecting. There's something in their eyes that sparkles and then tells you that they actually care about each other. It finally started to work. And I was like, okay, I see it. It's finally getting interesting. Now, this is not just my opinion. This happens to be the internet's opinion. Because before that, everything I've read, at least on Weibo or on other places, the people who I usually follow, who also usually watch a lot of dramas, they all give similar comment as I have said about this drama. But last night's episode changed a lot of people's opinions, or at least made a lot of people start to say, oh, this is actually interesting. If they keep doing this, if their acting and chemistry keep improving from now on, you could foreseeably see this drama getting better and better as time goes on. And it's just not just one person's opinion, it's almost like unanimous. And it got to the point where last night, in China's social media, Weibo, China's Twitter, I think 3 relevant hashtag about this drama went on the first 10 trending, which is like clearly not bought by the production itself. It's like people actually tweeted that much. It pushed it up to the first, I think, 3 hashtags, so that's like unusual. So I think my opinion started to shift from last night, and I am really hoping for the drama to get better from now on, because the story, if they follow very closely to the book, which they are actually doing, so it surprised a lot of people, because people were saying there are just so many things that, sending wrong signals out could easily be censored, or actually mostly filmed pretty authentically to the original story. So everybody is like overjoyed, but super surprised and super scared too. So if they keep doing this, and the story as it progresses is going to get to very, very torturous territory very soon, and if their acting keeps going up and the story keeps getting to that point, I could see this one could potentially become more and more popular. I doubt it's gonna get anything close to how Guardian got to last summer, but even if it just gets to, I don't know, half of it, that would be like phenomenal already. I'm making this video assuming most of the people who watch this video would actually know about the story already, probably the book or the animation. I would say the acting of this drama is not professional. If you're comparing it to Guardian, clearly the 2 actors are not professionally trained drama school students and with many years of experience in their bags. So their executions are, at a lot of times, are missing, like not hitting on the target perfectly, and then they're not very well balanced, especially in the first part. Obviously, we hope it will get better later. There are times they just lack the training and the craft to be very accurate about their portrayal of certain sort of motivations and certain relationship that's like not written in the line. So sometimes if you stay in the right character and in the character's mindset, everything you do, every signal gives out would be based on that. And so you will see a lot of details, a lot of little things, subtle movements that are not written in script, but the actor are able to bring out. And that makes perfect sense for their characters in those scenes based on their deep understanding of their characters and also from their experiences as actors of how to actually bring that out. These 2 actors lack a lot of that experience. So their portrayal are not on target all the time. But last night's episode kind of gave me the feeling that even though they are not 100% equipped to do the best job. They are very candid. They're actually very genuine about their emotions, and I think they care about their characters, and they're doing their best. They're not faking it. They're not treating the material respectfully. And you can tell they have love for their characters. Last night's episode did give me a very strong sense. So for that, I suspended my previous judgment about this drama, and I actually think I would continue watching it, and I hope it gets better. The only fear I have really for this production is, again, 50 episodes would tend to drag a lot. There will be large chunks of it that you do want to fast forward through that are not essential to the main lead's plotline. The other fear I have for it is it has been sticking with the original material pretty closely so far, and there definitely is the danger that if it gets too popular, very nasty and ugly people will start to do things behind the curtain to sabotage it. Last year, Guardian got taken down after it aired for like 3 months. There had been a lot of rumors about why it happened, but most likely it's other people in the industry using their whatever pull, their money, their relationship 关系 to stop it being popular for whatever purpose. This is very common these days now in China, on internet, not just for dramas, for films, for many things. Right now, the atmosphere in the cultural sort of community is really bad. If the drama gets too popular, it's very likely somebody is gonna do something and either stop it airing, because it could happen, they can just stop it halfway and never release the rest of the episodes, or they could take it down after it aired. And it seems that it just keeps getting worse as we move closer to October, which would be the 70th anniversary of the founding of People's Republic of China. So all media, cultural content that comes out of, like from now on to then, are like under super scrutiny to the level that you haven't seen in years. So whether this drama can actually fully air and still stay there afterwards is like a huge question mark. Like nobody can answer right now. And I feel extremely sad that apart from worrying about whether the drama is going to be a good drama or like whether the future episodes are going to be good, everybody who is actually having a good time watching this drama would actually also have to worry about whether they can see the whole thing. It's a lot of people's hard work to make a film, to make a drama. It's not just money, it's resources, it's time. It's the hours of everybody involved in making something that they will never get back. And it's the expectations and love from people who like whatever they're looking at. It's all that being treated as garbage, as worthless things that can be just trampled on. And it's just like not right. I don't think anything can justify that type of treatment. But unfortunately, this is what dramas, Chinese drama land is like now. At the end of this video, I would say I definitely will keep on watching this drama. And my advice to you, if you wanna pick this one up, is give it a pass for the first sort of 10 episodes. I know it's a lot. You can fast forward quite a lot of it. And I think you will see the story starts to pick up, and also the acting gets better when it gets to 12, 13, 14. And that's how much I have seen and how much has aired already. I cannot say for the future episodes whether they're gonna suddenly do a 180 and just destroy the book and do their crazy things, or whether they're gonna get better. I can't say for that. But for now, I can say I'm actually a little bit intrigued about this drama, and I want to continue watching, at least see what happens. And also, it has a really nice ending song that's sung by the two lead actors. I have a strong feeling that it's gonna get really popular really soon. For July, it's definitely gonna be one of those songs that will hit some kind of chart in China if this drama doesn't get taken down. So let's hope that I would make another video about this drama in near future. And I hope in that video I would be talking about good news, good things about the drama, and also about how the drama has aired and managed to air and being received, blah blah blah. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.